Hi, this is Kendra from Pencil and Pigment, and today I wanted to talk about Etchr paper. Now, I don't own, I only own one of their products, and we'll get into why that is. So I kind of have a printout of some of the things they offer, and I really just wanted to talk about the company and the products and some of the features that they offer on their webpage. So Etchr Lab, which is the full name, was founded in 2017, so this is a fairly new company, and this was created by Simon Frisbee and Yan Zhu. And at the time, they had a designer by the name of Darren Yao. So this is what happened. Darren launched a Kickstarter a couple years prior for an art satchel, and it was super successful. And then he was introduced to Simon and Yan and realized that this was an opportunity to grow the brand. And so Simon and Yan work with independent designers to develop Etchr products. So basically, they found a couple of artists that had run successful crowdfunding art products and wanted to work with them to create their products on a larger scale and keep it as on an ongoing basis. So here are some of the other products they offer. Now, a watercolorist named Stephanie Law, so she designed this porcelain palette. It's small. It's like travel purse size. It's great for painting miniatures and things like this. She did a crowdfunded Kickstarter and it was successful. And they approached her and said, do you want to do this on a larger scale? Erwin Leon designed the Perfect Sketchbook. That's what this is called right here. It has a beautiful cat on the front. It's called the Perfect Sketchbook. And they took his design and ran with that as well. So he is sort of their sketchbook designer and she is their palette designer. So essentially, Etchr takes care of the manufacturing, logistics, customer service, marketing, and administration. So if you create a wildly successful art supply that's crowdfunded, like using Kickstarter or Indiegogo or one of those, the product supply could find a home at Etchr Lab. If you wanted to keep it ongoing, they work with people all around, artists all around the world. So Etchr is based out of Australia, and they have warehouses all over. So US orders are shipped from Miami, Florida. European orders are shipped from the UK and Germany, and all other orders from outside these locations are fulfilled from China. So I want to talk about some of their products that they offer, because at the time I only knew about their Perfect Sketchbook. That's the one I've known about the longest. So I didn't know that they carried other things. They have the sketchbooks that are 100% cotton. This is 100% cotton. They have obviously the porcelain palettes, it's a little tiny double. They have watercolors, brushes, pens. Their pens kind of remind me a little bit micron, a little bit brush. I am not sure about the quality of their watercolors. I will look for any reviews I can find. Any reviews on some of these products that I don't own, I will link in the description box. They sell a bunch of cards, blank cards to create on, and they have watercolor blocks. That's what these two things are, and they have some other designs. So with their watercolor blocks, some of them are 50% cotton and some are 100% wood pulp. And they obviously sell satchels and field cases that are high quality. Their webpage is kind of interesting. It looks sleek and clean, and you don't really realize what else this company offers. They have a really great blog with tips, ideas, and info where you can select the category you want to learn about. You could select watercolor and then get a bunch of blog posts and ideas just centered around that. They have a wonderful podcast all about art featuring different artists. There are over 100 episodes. So if you want to get motivated, inspired, and hear other people's stories and get some tips and ideas, their podcast is a wealth of information as well as their blog. They have a newsletter that talks about, products. They offer flash sales. Be careful with that. They have tips and tricks and general advice for anyone creating art within their newsletter. So that might be something fun to sign up for. Now, if you're not familiar, the second thing that they offer along with art supplies is they offer art videos. So their art videos, sorry, I'm getting texted. That's not nice. It's called Etchr Studio, and these classes range, you can buy a specific class, like if you want to learn portraiture or botanicals or urban sketching. They range from $7 to $15 each. You can buy an unlimited monthly access, it's $30 a month, or you can subscribe to 450 plus hours for $120 a year. But that option offers a free 7-day trial. So if that's something that you kind of want to look into for a couple days, a free 7-day trial could be really, really fun to check out some of those videos. And the classes range from about an hour and a half to 2.5 hours. So they're very much in-depth classes. I'm going to link an interview with the founders, reviews of their sketchbooks and satchels from other artists. I think just me talking about it, you only get one perspective and one viewpoint. They also have a YouTube channel that has videos featuring excerpts from some of their instructional videos, and they have some full-length tutorials. So I'm going to link the playlist because they're about an hour each and there's a ton of them, and it's such a really good free learning thing. I mean, you Google how many YouTube channels there are and there's over 37 million. It's really hard to kind of parse and find where the good stuff is. So tons of tutorials. I'm here for that. They're great with social networking. They advertise some sales and videos on Twitter. They highlight different artists using their products on Instagram, and they have giveaways on Facebook. So let's talk about prices. And this is probably the caveat to this whole thing, is how much all their products cost. Their products, I would not consider average price. These are much more expensive. So they sell their perfect sketchbooks in 3-packs. And if you're looking at the A5 size, a 3-pack is $120. So they're selling an A5 for $40. And that's a 30 gram. It's 44 pages front and back. So if you only use one side, that's only 22 pages. This beautiful little palette that fits in a pocket purse for travel, again, it's a double, is about $50. These pens, $51. Their satchels and bags range from $136 to $280. So definitely they price out a lot of people on budgets. Now I want to talk about the one product I do own. So this is the product I own. And this is their linen. It's white linen. It has, everything of theirs has the llama logo, which is very cute. This is their hot press. It is an A4. It's 52 pages double-sided, so it's only 26 if I'm using one side. Now I'm going to be using this for the whole of October. This is when I'm recording the video, and I'm doing Drawloween. So I'm going to turn 26 pages into 31 by doing double-sided on about 5 of them. So their cold press in the white linen is only 230 grams, and their hot press is 220 grams. Now this A4 size was $39. Should I own anything that's white and linen? Probably not, just because I'm going to get it dirty and the linen attracts pet hair. I'm going to let you know right now. The paper inside is absolutely wonderful. I've been doing indigo pictures. You can feel, okay, for my texture people, it is not quite as scratchy as I would say the hot press Arches paper. Paul Rubens is much more, you can feel the fibers of Paul Rubens hot press. This is probably one of the smoother hot presses. You can feel just a little bit of scratchiness. Now I haven't done a ton of illustrations in this yet. I've just started, but I'm watercoloring. It's all stitched in. There's a bookmark, there's a back pocket, there's a side strap. The one thing people don't like is the first 2 pages are glued together, so you lose an inch on the second page. 3/4 of an inch, maybe half an inch. And then the rest you can see sort of the stitches inside. But this is the one product I own. It's very nice. It's very expensive. In the end, I'll probably end up putting indigo watercolor on this just because I love color. But I wanted to talk about the company a little bit. So this is their company. This is what they're about. These are their prices. Check out their blog. Check out their podcast. It could be great to listen to while you're creating. And check out their YouTube channel with all their tutorials. So I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.